Sit? Yup.
Yeah, sit.
Don't see me. Hi, guys. Hi from Jensen. He had to do some stuff in Los Angeles, so he couldn't make it out, but he was very sorry. But he has to do some stuff involving the show, so I figured y'all would be excited to hear that. I actually just did ADR on our next 3 episodes, and they're rocking. So I don't know when they start airing, but strike or no strike, we have 4 new episodes until next season. So y'all guys would be excited.
Yes.
Woo! I wonder if anybody has questions. I'd love to. I mean, if y'all let me talk, give me a microphone, it's dangerous because I might talk for like 6 hours. So instead of going off on a tangent, I would love to hear if anybody has anything that they're wondering, anything I can help. I saw you first. Thank you. You know what's funny is that, thank you very much. This is so funny. I usually just get out of the shower and I blow dry. I probably shouldn't admit that in Texas. I might get my ass kicked or something. But I was told a long time ago that if you towel off your head, you go bald. It's like that whole wear a hat, go bald. Is that what you did? You toweled off your head? See, you have somebody that vouches for me. Thank you. And so I sort of blow dry my hair, and now it just naturally sort of does this, so I'll just spray with hairspray. But I've been, for the last month or so, I've been waking up and not having my hair professionally done or my makeup put on, so I'm looking at myself in the mirror and going like, so, thank you so much. And then I saw you next. That's a fantastic question. She did a great job. Thank you so much. She did, and that was a really interesting. We started shooting that scene at midnight, and it was freezing cold, and she had on. I liked it, but a very thin dress, and it's windy and it's cold, and she was, you know, she's not gonna say this, but it was like she was teeth chatting, and then they're like action, and so she was having a break. And I felt so bad for her. Here I am in like my coat, and everybody's running up to me and like giving me hand warmers and jackets. I'm like, thank you. But right now we're still wondering if I'm gonna come back onto the show, you know, or if the show's gonna come back. So unfortunately we're sort of at a standstill. I'd love to have her back though. And then I saw you in the back.
Sandy, his girlfriend. She played the demon.
Don't even talk to me right now. I did see it. It was absolutely heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking. I was in San Diego with some friends, and so we had just gotten done watching the San Diego game where they were playing the Colts, and we were like, you know, go San Diego. When we got to, I sort of felt good for them, and they were so excited because they beat the Colts, and then here goes the Cowboys game, and yeah, I don't know, you know, it's tough to say what happens, and I guess by watching the game, in my opinion, I thought that Romo and Witten played reasonably, but there was something wrong with the team. I don't know if the team maybe was holding it against him, that he was sort of getting too famous for his own britches or something. Like, you just feel like the team wasn't playing as hard for him as they might have played for like Brett Favre or something. Yes. My favorite was actually the episode Faith. My favorite was the Reaper song, the Blue Oyster Cult, and that whole. Was that the episode where the spoon in the mouth thing, and he's singing Fire of Unknown Origin? I thought that was funny. That was Hell House. Okay, so I like that, but same band, and it's Blue Oyster Cult. And so the Don't Fear the Reaper montage with the girl running through the woods and being chased by the Reaper, I thought was really well used. And obviously I knew the song, but I really knew it from Saturday Night Live with Will Ferrell. And so it was exciting to associate that with something else. I will get you, but I think I saw a hand over here. Did I? I was just kidding. Yes.
Do you like Texas better or Vancouver?
I like Texas better. I'm in Texas. And so I do like Texas better. I think it's just more my speed, or maybe I'm more at speed since I was raised here. But Vancouver also has been tough because, as you know, Jensen and I are pretty much in every scene, or if we're not in every scene, the way they shoot television shows, like for those of you who don't know, you obviously know it's shot out of sequence, but they shoot it with locations. So if we're doing a scene in a hospital, then we'll do every scene that's in the hospital that day. So even if we're not in this scene in the hospital or that scene in the hospital, we're probably in the others. So we're there all day anyways. And so I've seen a lot of Vancouver. Unfortunately, it's been, during work hours, which is great, but, you're busy and you're doing your thing. And on the way to work, Jensen and I are head down on our script, running our lines and memorizing our lines. And so we don't really get to see the beautiful countryside. But I like the people here. Let me go, I think, yes. Yes. That was funny. How tall I am? You know what? I actually say my answer changes depending on where I am. Like if I'm on an audition, I'm like, how tall is the leading lady? 5'11". I'm like 5'11", 5'11". But I think I'm actually 6'4". So, and in Texas I always say like 6'7", what of it? So, it depends on where I am. If I don't want to feel too freakishly tall, I'll say, 6'2" or 6'3", but I'm certainly taller than 6'2". Yeah, I'm taller. Yeah, you know. He knows, he stood right there next to me. Yes? Sam's biggest motivation has changed, which has been a really exciting thing to do because unfortunately in television shows, you can kind of just do one thing for a really long time and it gets so mundane just doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I don't want to badmouth the show or my character because I loved it and I did a lot of years on it. But on Gilmore Girls, my character gradually became more one note. Like he sort of started out exciting, but then as I started to do other things, I couldn't do as many episodes, and so I sort of became this character, and there was less exciting things to play. But obviously Sam's motivation has changed from after vengeance because of Jess's death, to being inspired by his father and trying to do it for his father, and now obviously he loves his brother and he wants to get his brother out of the deal. It's so weird talking about it when I haven't filmed in such a long time, but his main motivation has been his love for his brother and for his family, and a little bit, half that and half just refusal to accept that he is not the same as other little children who run around. Yeah, it's special. I'm going to go back to my cowboy friend. You know what? The writer's strike has been awful. There are, Supernatural, we've been really lucky, and half the time I think, we've been pigeonholed up there, we're just kind of stuck in our own little microcosm, and there's no other world around us. But on the flip side of the coin, we've all become so close because we've now done 56 episodes together, and literally, it's funny because I hear every guest star that comes by, every guest director looks at Jensen and I and Kim Manners, and they're like, y'all guys have the closest knit crew I've ever known. And it's funny because our crew members will tell us, I've never done more than 1 year on a show because after 1 year, I want to get the hell out of there because I'm tired of this person, or I hate that person, or I'm tired of this person. But the strike, I don't know just yet because obviously the strike's not over, but I know that some of the grifts, some of the gaffes, some of the we have 125 crew members. Some of the office workers have sort of explained to us, because we left on December 6th, we got done shooting Mystery Spot, and people were saying, you know what, I hope the strike ends, because there was going to be a talk that next Tuesday, and they were like, if the strike ends, totally back. But they were like, listen guys, I'm sorry, but if the strike goes into January, I've got kids, I've got a mortgage, and I have to go get work elsewhere, because obviously there's still movies shooting. It's all good. I throw my voice sometimes. It's kind of practicing with the strike going on. I'm trying to practice my ventriloquism, so I'm trying to look for some extra gigs here and there. But anyways, point being, we've had such a tight-knit family, and now people are going to have to go, and put food on the table. And so we're gonna lose a lot of the people that we've become really close to because they just, understandably, they have to feed their family.
Tell us a dirty secret from Supernatural. Something that's not going to make it a publication. Showcase that.
Thank you so much. A nerdy secret.
Dirty.
Oh, a dirty secret. A dirty secret. I was scared enough by nerdy secret. Now dirty secret. I'll have to think about that. I think probably my publicist kills me, but I have a big enough mouth already, so I already dish all the dirty secrets out. Everybody knows, like, everybody's seen me farting on the gag reel and stuff like that, and so I don't want to